ladies and gents, and welcome back. We have been building armies, and I guess we're still gearing up for the eventual attempt to challenge the endgame. Let's get straight to it. These now annex, and we can then also, I wanted to get rid of, I think I want to get rid of this. And do what with it? Do I want to make it like an energy sector? I'm kind of blanking. Or do I want to make this production? Or do I want to leave it as food? I don't know. I guess we'll leave it as food for now. I don't remember what I was going to do with that. But there was a plan. I'm going to build this because we have a good number of forest sectors now. And let's see. Oh yeah, we were gonna go slaughter some units, maybe even mind control them. You know, see how crazy our Malictor is at doing stupid amounts, heinous amounts of damage, I should say. Oh, I'm gonna kill them all. Yes, you are. And so is this guy. They're all gonna kill them. Great. And this is our, that's our HP. Alright, they're hyper aggressive and they're grouping. Oh my god.
Operations ready.
Baby. I mean, you don't have to make it this easy. Okay, why don't I have line of sight? Do I have line of sight here? I can get like 2 attacks in. See what I'm at. So I could weaken a unit by shooting it. Let's just do that. Alright, so that'll get a kill. I can do this.
Enemy destroyed.
Or just crit, because I'm the best. Just root them in place. Did I break the chain? Yeah, I broke the chain.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, I'm just deleting them. Well, they're not even a challenge, so I guess we'll just do that and wait for them to throw themselves at me. This guy would get a kill.
Enemy eliminated. Enemy eliminated.
What happens if we like try to mind control it? Oh, I'm not in range. Oh well, we didn't test it, but okay.
Enemy destroyed. Our forces are victorious.
Issue weapon. 17 psychic damage. Mega Beetle Baby, or just money.
Objective completed.
And this will take, right? Yeah. Okay, so these guys are gonna head back. This is another army. We go here. Okay, so that, I guess, was making more units. These guys want to do like a range unit. This was a anti-shield. Let's do another one. Oh, and we're building a range unit. Yep, that's fine. That's great. Over here, and just pump out more of these guys. Guys waiting. And I guess we could go fight them. Yeah, it should be easy. Try not to lose any units. And just keep... I don't know if I just want to keep raising their cities or what. I think it's actually detrimental. It's kind of nice because it creates an area where maybe they won't, you know, send units for some time. So I guess that's the plan, is if I kind of cut them back a little bit on this side. Oh, they don't even have... They're really boned here, aren't they? Let's get to the scanning. So they have a bunch of melee and a bunch of melee. They have all the melee. So I don't really have to worry about this too much. Over here, can I get a scan? Yes, I can. That's a big deal. And our melee units are just better than theirs, so we're just going to run at them. Might as well blind him. And we can hopefully get in range, do some horrific things next turn. I'm not too concerned about their units doing anything, pretty much. We're just going to move up, grab a bunch of territory. That guy on defense. And we've got... Oh, I have 3 biomancers? Wow, okay. I did not know that. I guess it doesn't matter a whole lot. These guys are all in position. I think we're ready to rock. Oh, please just make more units right next to each other. All in a nice big area.
Operations available.
Okay. How much fun can we have? I think that's a lot of fun.
Enemy down.
Oh god. There used to be units there, I swear. Oh my gosh. That's just amazing. This is just, I think this guy just is dead. We could finish the kill here.
Enemy eliminated.
And I actually can't get all the way in. So let's get a kill here, hopefully.
Enemy annihilated.
Nice. So is this guy infected too? Does it actually spread unit to unit? No. But this... that was just too fun. Holy cow. Mostly melee units. I guess there's this guy. We can take care of these guys pretty easily. I don't really worry. I'm not too worried about
Enemy killed.
yes, the flank a whole lot. That's a kill.
Enemy down.
And I can clear those units. Got one of them. Guy come forward, do his fun attack.
Enemy down.
It's still scattered and still did a boatload of damage. And over here. Yeah, this is just slaughter, I guess. Let's just shoot him. Boop. Okay, so what's our bombard dude able to accomplish? Well, he can get up here. I guess, like, one-shot that thing or this thing. Might as well just one-shot this.
Enemy down.
Wow. Like, so effective.
Enemy down.
Because even his base attacks now have, like, an AoE component. I guess we just run over here, try to get a kill. Oh, we do it again.
Enemy killed.
Great. And now, these guys are stuck. Can't really do a whole lot.
Enemy annihilated.
That's them doing a whole lot less now.
Enemy annihilate. Victory is ours.
Yeah. Actually, do I want to raise it or do I want to take it? You know, let's actually take it. Their armies are a bit further away, and it's a cosmite source. So why not? It also can grab this cosmite source too. So it's a pretty solid choice. So what are we doing with our armies? Well, we have enough to hold this front, and I guess I'm building up a group of units to hold this front. And I have these Malictors as well as basically a syndicate stack that I'm building up. And I guess that means I want another anti-shield tank unit. Where are you? And we can stick that in this other stack, and then we can maybe flush them out a bit. I don't know. Also, one turn away from like super tier 4 units that look utterly ridiculous. Maybe, well, instead of clicking through these all the time, maybe it'd be better just to kind of see here. Stop doing that. Okay, so running into that territory, building things here. What was even going on over here? Still upgrading, says not that great production, so we'll do that.
Incoming communication.
Okay. I kind of want all my diplomacy points to go towards maybe getting like more units, or even better. Well, I'm at war with the other factions. I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of it. Yeah, 163. What does the growth want? This is so stupid. Okay. So we're gonna just be at war with them. They will only know war. Maybe I propose a ceasefire. These guys, their armies aren't really coming in. Nope, I don't care about that. Got that. So can we get a ceasefire with you? Yes, our relationship is troubled. I would say the same. This is why we have a truce option. But I guess he doesn't want a truce. So this guy needs another range unit, and we are looking at making... Do I want, like, guys? Well, these armies are good against armor, and they have an anti-shield component, which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. So... And this is the third. We're making boatloads of money. I should have built this a long time ago. We're going to do that and rush it and upgrade it. Over here, what do I even want? Right, we'd have like an AoE unit that could... So what is our Shrine of Suffering? It gives us the Dirge. So happiness reduced by 40, martial law, kills riders. So we could get kind of a big long-term buff, which would be neat. We can also get this. Or plasma weapons. I actually want plasma weapons. We've got another super stack here. And we can keep buying just limitless cosmite. Hey, let's do 50. How about you? You want to do 50 as well? There. So, because of that, let's see. We could upgrade. This would give us units that have a bit more... Oh, that's right. Let's actually do the Arcadian upgrades. I just rush this? Yeah, that would take a lot. That's the only super Arcadian sector we have until we start terraforming things, which we actually haven't researched yet. So let's do that. This unit is waiting for this guy to make it all the way down. This army's coming back. We're upgrading this now. And we're holding this territory here. I guess this is another triple stack, and it's kind of important. We're just going to hold it for now. I am finding the extent of their empire, which is great. See how far things go down here. It isn't actually that far. Military Engineering Guild. So we're going to get these upgrades just so that our units are built with more armor. Znara has what? Production and double energy. So we want to
Operations primed and ready.
keep pumping this out. We already have our forest upgrade. We want the optimization control agency to give us some more bonus energy. And we want to keep growing this. So I should look at colonies that have large food incomes, like this one. So does that help us a whole lot? Yes, help us significantly. Hardar, where are you at? Let's share and let's upgrade our food. Keep our, because we still have super cities to build. Oh, and I should look at this thing. Herald of Oblivion. Costs 4 units a turn. Even kills units when it does that. So, a pretty nasty thing. Ethereal Claws. It has a long-range AoE attack that also heals from. It has a way to just buff units adjacent to me. All friendly units. Wow. Okay. Glimpse of the Abyss. Target enemy in a 1 hex radius are shown a glimpse. The Panic. The Imperial has all these resistances. Stagger. Floating. Doesn't actually look that bad. I could definitely build 1 or 2. And if we fully kit it out, I would give it... what? Oh, I can't give it, like, regeneration. Well, I definitely give it the Pain Mirror. Probably the Dark Sun and the Forbidden Mantra. It would give it pretty solid damage. 5 shields. Now this unit would be pretty weak actually to melee units. It has like 3 armor from these channels, but it has only shielding. And I guess the reason that it's hard to upgrade is it's ethereal and it isn't like biological or anything. So we could give it, you know, a Pain Mirror. It also heals itself a lot. So maybe it doesn't need more. Guess it has built-in sadism. Doesn't look like it has a crazy way to teleport or anything. Oh, just as I say that. Oh, it has a teleport ability. Okay, so it would cost a huge amount of Cosmite, and it would cost 4 Cosmite a turn. I don't know, what do we call it? Nightmare? There we go. We've got a nightmare. And the question is, what do we do with it? It also costs 3 population to build. I think I could just build one? Well, I kind of want to build it at a place where I want to build it at a place where it has armor. And the only place I know that I have something set up like that is here, I believe. We've got the Advanced Engineering Guild, and so it'll have at least 2 armor, which is a lot better than nothing. So I think that's what we're going to build over here when we have the chance. I just have all of it. What the heck is going on here? What does the AI do with itself? We can get rid of one. I think we want that. This has double research, which is a total waste. So I think we're actually going to redo some of this. We're getting there. We have tier 3. Kind of maxed out for all the stuff we want. I think we want to do the upgrade. And Cork's over here. Oh, and this is our water sector place. So I want another hydro exploitation. Might as well rush it. And we're researching that in 3 turns. So let's do algae farms, and we're gonna do a we're gonna do algae farms, and we're gonna do an energy exploitation. And this can be like, you know, just a big energy, and I just want to do. So I want. Oh, I just rushed it. So I want the water upgrade first. And then by the time we're done with that, it'll be. By the time we are done with water, by the time we're done with this, we'll be able to upgrade again and have just stupid amounts of extra slots. Oh, and we got a melee weapon. So let's look at our heroes. I've got our 5 heroes. 6 heroes, actually. Dinosaur. Might be better at this point to get off the dinosaur. Where is this guy? We've got piloting. You'll take another level to get advanced piloting. Yeah, I guess a giant dinosaur would be better. Do I have a non-mounted unit? I have this guy. What do you have currently? You have range specialist 2, Deadeye 2, some vitality. You're kind of invested as one of these units. I get you a better gun. That gives us a better range weapon, and we can do a bio launcher to give you a range option. And do I want to do anything else? We have a ranged bio weapon, and we can do blight infection on it. Which is a pretty big deal. So I think we're going to do that. And that just made her stupidly good. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're out of stuff to do. We're just kind of upgrading things. And I guess that's the state of the endgame right now, is there's not really anything for me to conquer with my armies that I can easily control. And I don't want to, you know, kill the other empires yet, because that just invites total war on my fronts. I don't have enough armies to deal with that. So, you know, this is where I'd love to see, like, those endgame structures from Age of Wonders 3, where, you know, I'd, like, find something to explore and conquer while we're kind of building towards this end state. Because I just need 6 more sectors, so if I go to war with someone, you know, open borders, sure. And we're making tons of money, so rush that. Tier 4, so this thing would now have... Yeah, that's way better to build it here. It would cost 3 colonists. I guess they're... You know, we're gonna lose some folks, but let's start cranking out the nightmares. And these guys... I have an anti-armor setup. Remind me who's on my flanks. We've got Syndicate, who are very shield focused, and anti-psionic. And we've got Amazon, who are also shield focused. So these 3 stacks here should actually stay. And I think these guys, especially if I gave, you know, these 2 a bit more anti-armor, should go to our flank. Probably Kwin. We're going to start mobilizing these guys to Kwin. I think that'll give us what we need. I can still buy boatloads of Cosmite. Do another 30. Okay, so they're telling me I have to do... Here, I'll sweeten the deal and give you another 20 energy. Oh, whoops. Okay. And over here, got 15 turns. I think we can actually... we're getting pretty close. This is anti-armor. Are these all anti-armor? No, they're anti-shield. These are anti-armor. Okay, we're gonna upgrade these guys as well. And we're going to build another flag spreader here. These guys can defend our flank. So will these guys. Put all these on Overwatch. And what's going on over here? Finding more assembly guys. Okay. Going on over here. Not a whole lot. This needs like a tanky unit replacer. I can't actually afford it this turn, so it's not a big deal. So let's build... I guess we're going to just keep upgrading. So that's the plan, I guess, is we'll move that stack over here. I don't think it can hold everything on its own, but we're almost... This stack is almost ready. And actually, I could probably move... I'll move these guys over here. We can complete another stack, and we'll have two major armies on this flank. Probably stationed at Falendil. So actually, we could... What is it? Go to... Findriel, and then we'll have a bunch of armies on this front. This is kind of just a desperate attempt at getting more Cosmite, but if I can get this operational, yeah, let's do that. Sure, give me Cosmite, and I sure as heck am gonna use it for very useful means. Hello! Random spawning army. That since I hate this shit. Like, oh, by the way, here's his army. I should have seen it. I should have looked at things first, but they might just be able to kill these units. They literally just spawn here. It feels like they just spawned there. These two guys are defending each other. I can definitely get this in here, which should even the score. This guy can't get there until next turn, so we'll keep him here. And I need, I think, another sort of, another kind of basic stack. We're going to build this. And we'll probably build another one here. Do I want another anti-shield one? Or do I want another, like a big T-Rex? We've been forgetting about the giant T-Rex. Especially like an advanced modded version. So we give it bioregeneration, definitely. What else would we give it? Anti-shield and like a ultra-resistant. We could give it I think honestly what we had before our first, this is actually probably our best bet. So why don't we build the anti-shield unit here, and we can build the Tyrannosaurus Rex over here. Where are you? I guess it's a Pteranodon. Let's... Now do you want to give me more Cosmite? Okay. Is it in your interest to give me 50, and we'll give you an extra 20. Who can say no to 420? There we go. Perfect. So we'll make a giant T-Rex. And we also have these guys who are going to come in and who we're going to deck out. And these guys, where was I going to station them? Probably over here. They don't appear to be trying to kill us. This is ours next turn. That'll be great. Can we get a piece? I'll even sweeten it up with 50 energy. Heck, even 100 energy. Okay. I don't understand, but you know, whatever works for them, I guess. We're building an army, Nasnara. I think this is... Was this turning into our energy colony? We've got double energy productions. We've got lots of potential energy. Let's see about this guy. This we're actually pretty much done growing. So share all, sell excess. Might as well just put on energy production. Go back to Nasnara. Taking more food. I mean, we can just fill up these slots quite a bit. Does this have mountain sectors? It has one. And it would upgrade our energy production slightly. So why don't we go down that path? Ardar. Upgrade. Isn't really a production area, so might as well share all. And let's build a export center. I guess same here, except I can't build one. Okay. We're making progress. I definitely think that the plan, we're getting there, we're getting really close to the point where I feel comfortable just pushing towards the end game and seeing what happens. But I really want at least 2 armies, at least 3 armies, honestly, at this flank, and we're getting there. You have like one, oh, you cheeky little robot pricks. And you get to spawn another army that's super effective. Military research. What do we even want? All attacks have the ability to apply panic, and if it's resisted, it applies broken mind instead. So that's really powerful on an AoE unit. That might be something we do. Or we could start going down this path to get a super tactical attack. Do that. So I could hit back with both of these units. I think this is coming over here. So this is a super melee unit that provides boatloads of debuffs. I think we're going to want one of these. And I guess a melee unit and some basic initiates. Let's do that. Now ours, let's do some standard military infrastructure. Put all of our points into production.
Operations primed and ready.
A reforestation buff here that'll give us even more production. And we should be able to come over here. And then once this has grown, we'll be able to grab this cosmite source. So to get this to grow quicker, I want to take, and that should get it to grow very rapidly. Do I want more favor? Not right now. So I could just trade to get another one of these. Overcharge or augment allows the unit to overcharge themselves, granting them new abilities, increase damage and change their commit. Arc additionally gives them 2 shields. 60. Or I could get another unit. This is pretty good. Allows me to just have, just buy heavy soldiers. I guess why not? Get that for now. And we should be able to see where is our army with our... There we go. So we could do this, or we could do the overcharge augment. I think we're going to do this because we have regeneration. We have anti-focus fire, and now this should give us just extra damage. Great. These guys are heading back here. Come, nice solid unit core. Oh, did I send it the wrong way? Guys coming down here. I guess I don't really need that because the Herald is going to be our tank. Should actually come back here. And we can attack these units. Risky battle, they have a large amount of armor. We should be fine. We have anti-shield, plenty of anti-armor. I think we'll be okay. So, we're on a bridge for some reason. That's okay. They aren't really grouped up. So I guess we can get this guy into range, give him a super shield. Same with this guy. And we can do some scans, I believe. They have a good number of these units. Let's grab those. I guess we're just taking ground. On this front, we have a ginormous dinosaur. Gonna run at them. And we have another scan. So that's a little bit of penetration. Don't want to stack up too much, so we're going to leave these guys a little bit back.
Operations available.
Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Well, I could heal and remove the status effect, and then start going to town on this guy. And these have anti-armor attacks, actually, so I maybe should have done one of the other ones. They're all blind, right? No, it's just for some reason they have a 35% to hit chance? Like, what the heck? Okay. I just have a 35 to hit chance. Which is really dumb, but I guess that guy can get in. Can we deal with this thing? I get 2 juicy shots in, but I don't have a lot of anti-armor. Try to move this guy here. Okay, good. I think it's just immune to status effects, so it didn't really matter. And I hope we can kill it. Maybe?
Enemy down.
Nice. So with that, this guy's going to grab some ground. This thing can target units, but not too worried. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. On this front, we're doing okay. Okay, is this in range? Of course it isn't. But I do have some blinds that I could use. There's dimensional instability, whatever this. Immune to damage but cannot use abilities. So I can clear that, I think. Maybe not. Of course not. Let's just move forward. And it's immune to damage last 2 turns. I thought I could dispel it, but I was horribly wrong. It resisted the entangle. Super fun. That has like AoE attacks and everything, so I think we just want to sit tight. And I could try to blind them. 100%, 70%, 100%. I think that's everything I had. And you're waiting for a turn. So this guy basically almost died. He's really not super useful at this
successful.
point. We'll get rid of him. This is the kill.
Enemy down.
Get rid of that.
Enemy down.
This can heal.
Enemy killed.
Okay, so that's a pretty useless unit over there at the time being. Or I should say for the time being. Oh, it's blind, so it doesn't get an AoE attack. We're just going to back off and we'll regenerate. And hopefully have enough damage to kill this unit. That's a kill.
Enemy eliminated.
I could kill this thing. It has a very low chance to hit for some reason. This unit's pretty useless at this point because they
Retreat successful.
just have mindless units. And I want to get rid of this guy, I think. He's blind. Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Enemy killed.
And next turn this thing will be relevant. So this thing took a bunch of damage. I just have a terrible chance of hitting it. 30% chance to kill it. Unlikely. I don't want to lose a dinosaur. What other options do I have? This thing can just come over and start attacking us. I don't think there's really anything that unit can do about that. What's their percent chance to hit? He also has reactive shielding. And this unit can come over to here. It's also going to regenerate a bunch of HP. Okay. I can just kill this automatically next turn. So I think we just run the dino away. No reason for him to die. We can do one of these. That oddly doesn't actually kill this thing. Do we have a... what about a laser strike? That kills it. Oh, it didn't. Oh gosh.
Be at peace.
Really? Unfortunate. I should have just ran that unit away.
Enemy killed.
These guys can come in and stagger that. This guy.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay, and then this is just over.
Enemy destroyed. Victory is ours.
We lost the unit. I'm angry. Got a reward for it. Now we have to build another unit because we lost one. So unfortunate. Let's get 20 and I'll give you an extra 20. We need an anti-shield. Unit. That's coming along. You guys are pretty much ready. Fight. I think we're still at war with those guys. So this. Get in the water, see what's over there. I guess that's the extent which we can explore here. This is our super stack. Ready to do horrific things. Actually, rush this for 52 energy, so why don't we just do that? Building a giant dinosaur. That guy will be coming back next turn. And we want to just keep building. Well, let's actually hold on. I think we'll start doing that. Actually, no, we should get our bioman. What am I talking about? More units. All the units. Gosh. Still growing pretty quickly. Got 2 of those vectors, which we can probably upgrade. Let's do this. Then I guess we can start just getting these out of the way. Over here. Actually, nope. We want to upgrade that. Then I want to do a hydro battery and an algae farm. Hollandale. Okay. Maybe Cosmite Mastery just for some more income. we're getting there. I want to time an offense so that way it's not like I, trigger it without a good way to hold territory. I think the plan is maybe get this online, march these 3 armies over here, march this stack over here, and march a stack over here. Maybe even just go after the capital here and make a real hard push on this side. And then these units can be ready for a counterattack along that border. I want, at this point, more energy is just useful. We're going to do that, and this thing's still growing very quickly. These guys want to come back into what army again? Oh, they want to come back down here. That's right. So, I think we're going to cut it off there. We've already gone over by quite a bit. So, we're getting to the point where it's almost about time to start the end game. I think once the armies are kind of in position, actually we should just push for it now. These armies will be in position by the time any territory I take flips. And, that'll be pretty nice. So until next time.